Alright, everybody, we're gonna be ranking Blade Ball copies, pretty much. That's what we're doing today. No! Okay, that's already a deduction right there. I'm here with Mr. Boeing, or
Hello.
Reset Boeing, whatever you like to call him, in that stack. And we're gonna be rating the
That
games by originality, copiness level, and just overall playability, I guess, or like that, just how well the game really is. And if it's a horrible game, it's a horrible game. If it's a good game, it's a good game.
and we will be ranking them through S to F tier to really look at the few games that we check out and see which one is actually the best.
Yep. So far for like the voting selection, there's a bit of originality there because it's not a direct copy of Blade Ball's system, and you can actually choose to enter the play instead of having to press the AFK button, which honestly I kind of like. I think Blade Ball could learn something here.
These
The
I
abilities
I also
and the
like
controls for the abilities are direct copies.
one thing I don't like is about like the real Blade Ball is that there's where you can go like right click to enable your ability,
Yeah.
and you have to manually press Q.
Oh, I thought you could press left. No. Left click to attack and... Or do you have to do that in this game? Do you have to press Q for your ability?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not very good. Although, I mean, over copiness, I don't know what that would be considered. Because, like, the controls are the same. F and Q. Which I'd say is kind of a copy. Ooh, that's not good. Add to your favorites. No, they shouldn't prompt you with that. We're gonna play a couple
Yeah.
rounds. Maybe one more, maybe two more.
Because we
Um,
have other games to check out.
yep. And I will get back to you when we're done playing these two rounds, and we'll go to the next one. Reset's asking if the game is good. Let's see the responses. No
I'm gonna
responses.
say that. I'm gonna say that in every game.
All right, and the next game we're gonna be playing is Death Ball, which a lot of people say is better than Blade Ball, which arguable, but I'm yet to play it, so yeah. It doesn't prompt you with uh, uh, asking for access to your avatar's items, which is nice. And it got the same enter to play zone, which again I think is better than Blade Ball's AFK thing.
I have
F
to
and
agree.
Q still a copy, but I mean maybe I don't know. Extendo arm.
Uh,
What's that?
also, shift.
Shift. Oh yeah,
Better.
the shift lock is better as well. The little symbol.
I also like that you can use the dash ability.
Can you use it with right click? Oh, yeah.
No.
It's not working with me. That's not good. You can at least left click for deflect in this case. Normally, in
Yep.
most Blade Ball copies, it's a block. The animations are nice. They're not bad.
So I heard that this is basically like anime.
Anime, yeah, I see it. Let's
I'm just
explore the
not
lobby. This is a lot better than like...
the last one.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of attention to detail, but like, I feel like it's a little much. I mean, if it's an anime-based game, then maybe not, but
The
for
lobby looks great.
for originality for the lobby, it's actually pretty high. Got the leaderboards. There's a lot of detail here, and a lot of work in like the small things like animations and whatnot. Apparently, we're in the Colosseum. What do you think?
Come
What do
take a
you?
look.
Oh, where are you?
Uh, I think this looks pretty good, but like
I
I
agree. It's
noticed.
it's not bad. Like whatever these are here, kind of cool.
I noticed that
AFK
there's
lobby.
a lot of things. There's a lot of things to look at, so it could bring confusion to new players.
Yeah. it's not actually as bad as I thought it would be.
Let's take a look at my sword.
Have you
I
played this
just paid
before?
some. Yes, I played it before the recording for like 2 minutes.
And you already got like a whatever that.
Yeah, I opened up one of these swords. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring some point deductions here.
Well,
You have
that's
three
player
lives.
based. You have 3?
You have
That's
yes,
yeah, that's a
and I'm
little
gonna.
much. I also feel like the intermission thing should be up on your screen, but I like that it's here as well. But it should be up here that way players who are like in the shop actually notice that a game's starting.
Yeah,
Uh,
but
but this game does look kind of nice. You can tell they put some work into it.
also, did you see any map voting?
Did I see what?
Any map voting?
Map voting? No, actually.
That's gonna be deduction.
Yeah, I like. Personally, I think it's great that you can choose what map you can, or at least vote for a map. Although I feel like there should be more range in Blade Ball and copies as well. It bounced off the wall. Okay, that's cool. I'll give it that. That's actually kind of cool.
A lot of people like this.
It's not horrible. I feel like the when it's red and it's coming towards you, there should be like a white outline. But I mean, to be fair, it's not that bad. And I like the ability, or I like the fact that it can bounce off walls. Whoa. I thought it was coming towards me. How am I not dead yet? If I were in Blade Ball, I'd be dead by now.
Yeah. So if you regularly play Blade Ball, the the ball mechanic is a 100% different.
Yeah, it's not the same thing. Oh, I just took damage. I clicked way too early. I think it's because I'm actually used to playing Blade Ball itself. We might just do
And
2
then
rounds. Sorry.
yeah,
I say we do
I
like
think we're
2
gonna
rounds because it's gonna be a while. Because these you get 3 lives. It's a lot.
yeah, that's definitely point
Oh,
deduction
I wouldn't say point deduction.
for very long rounds.
You should have the option to play like 1, 2, or 3 lives. Because in Blade Ball you can do that, although it doesn't come up often enough to be noticed, to say the least.
Well, also there's only one game mode,
Yeah.
and I guess you can't choose from maps, and that's
You can't choose maps or game mode. I mean, it's not
yeah.
necessarily a horrible thing. Maybe some players would like that. And in that case, then I guess I would recommend coming to this game if you just want true randomness and not, I don't know, playing a map you don't like. Very long rounds.
This is gonna be our last round.
Yeah, 2's enough because these are pretty long. It is fun if you want to try something a little different from just regular Blade Ball. I'll give it that. The animations are nice, so like the little thing that comes off the sword when it moves is also cool. Uh, whoa. You can
is
click
suspension?
pretty early as well before it like, you know, damages you. Got some
Oh
pretty
yeah, that
similar abilities to Blade Ball, but you never know. Originality for maps is pretty high. Originality for the, you know, hub, I guess, is pretty high as well. Overall
like
style of the game is also pretty original. It's just, you know,
yeah.
the ball. Well, the ball system's also pretty unique. So this might go pretty high on the list, honestly. I mean, game modes are long. Rounds last pretty long, which I can find a little annoying, but if you're, you know, a YouTube shorts scroller and don't have a very long attention span, then this is not the game for you. That's not fair. What? I forget that the ball can, like, bounce off the walls. You can, like, direct it to that as well, I think. it was confusing for me. It's a very different system than Blade Ball's ball system. Because this can't go through stuff. It bounces off stuff and goes around. Even like the abilities where it like raises the ground, it bounces off that, and that's really cool. Okay, that wasn't fair. Okay.
I also don't like that it announces to everybody that a player has been killed or damaged.
Oh, there are game modes. There's a little button. There's
Where?
different game modes, clans, champions, ranked, swords. Oh, and there is a spectate mode. I'm stupid. So this is a
Wait, but
pretty decked out. Oh, there's voice chat as well. That's pretty cool.
they could make this more accessible since we're new players and we had no idea.
Yeah, and I take back what I said. There is a one life mode. There is a one life. This game is actually not that bad. I don't like how you have to like unlock some of the others.
One
But
thing is, I personally wouldn't play this over Blade Ball.
I think if you get tired of Blade Ball and you want to try something different, then definitely check this game out. Really decked out game, put together nicely. It's got its own currency. It's not bad, honestly.
Now
But
we are gonna check out.
yeah, we're going to the next game. All right, this is the next game, Gunball. Let's see what this is. Okay, that's blatant copy of arts on Blade Ball.
But
Ow,
the
I have
lobby.
a band-aid. The lobby. One sec, I can't really see it. I didn't
I
get a
don't
chance
know.
to see it.
I guess we'll see the. I guess we'll see the playing mechanics.
F
Oh, this is
and
pretty cool.
X, actually. It's not bad. F and X. I wonder if I can... Okay, you can click to shoot, but can you right click? Oh. Okay, it's a little hard to play. All the abilities, start ability, or like in all the games we played so far, their basic start ability is dash, which is a bit of a copy, but I don't know. I feel like there should be some difference. Not a very decked out lobby.
Actually, when I die, I kind of like that report that it showed me.
It's not bad.
The one thing is, this lobby, it just doesn't look good.
You can tell it's a bit more basic than like Death Ball, what we played earlier. Animations are pretty much the same. I like the idea that it's guns, pirate based. Oh, and you can vote. That's an up.
Do you see the group chest over here? Look at how just left out it is in this corner.
Yeah, I mean it's noticeable if you look. The AFK
And
world is hard to see or hard to find. It's pretty small. It's a hide
Oh,
UI
this map.
fight.
Well, this map is pretty good actually.
I don't know. I mean,
Doesn't look that bad.
it's pretty basic, but it's not bad. What? How do you shoot? Okay,
You just click.
I did click. Again, it posts who kills who. Trading quest.
One thing I
Okay.
do like is that it shows you who you killed in like a top corner.
Yeah,
So
but
it's
it
not-
also shows who killed you. So it's
Yeah.
it's kind of like Death Ball where it announces and whatnot. I don't like that there's no spectate ability.
Hey, there's trading in this game.
There was trading in Death Ball as well.
Oh,
And I believe there was in Phantom Ball also.
okay. Also, one thing is the buttons at the top over here. They're literally identical to Blade Ball.
Yeah, same thing pretty much.
I
Very
don't like how
basic
the
game.
AFK button-
Tell there wasn't as
Yeah, and-
much work into this.
I don't like how the AFK button is not really noticeable.
Yeah, it's small and hard to see. Alright, let's not die this time. Alright, this is our third round. You cannot do your ability with right click. That's a deduction, I'd say.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see if I can actually shoot the ball this time.
You see, the ball was green on me, so.
Green. That's a little weird. I think it's okay. All right, as you can see, the next game we are playing is Anime Ball. Fun.
I guess it's like a. It's basically the same as Death Ball.
Are you sure? I'm seeing a lot of differences here.
Well, same concept of anime.
Yeah. I feel like the running is just the sped up basic for Roblox. A map,
Oh, yeah,
or
this-
I should say, hub or lobby originality is very high. We'll see about like using your ability with right click. The basic starter ability is dash.
No,
You
press
dash.
E.
E. I don't have an ability.
Oh,
You can't right click to use your Q or E. Neither of them trigger, so.
I feel like that's very important.
Yeah. It's a quality of life, really.
Hey, the map doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's basic. Not as detailed as, like, Blade Balls or something. Or, God, I suck.
I like the sound. It's different.
I don't really. I'm not a fan of it. Basic animations, the AFK button's easier to find, though.
It's nice. Right now, I'm in a stand-up. Oh my gosh.
Alright, reset one.
Ooh. I actually really like this lobby.
I think it could use more work, but it's not bad.
3, 2, 1.
I mean, I guess these are based off of anime since this is Anime Ball.
Yeah. It does say who's eliminated. Although I think Blade Ball does that too.
Yeah, but it only does it when you kill somebody. I think.
Animations are kind of similar to Blade Balls.
Oh, that running animation is bad though.
Yeah, it's not very good.
The ex
So,
the
I'm pretty sure
explosions when
it's...
the explosions when killing somebody isn't really.
Yeah.
It's not really unique.
I think the sound when you hit the ball is kind of annoying.
Ooh, look at that. The best thing to get is a 0.03% chance.
Wow. That's gonna encourage kids to spend their mom's credit card money.
This big ability thing is actually pretty cool. You can spin for abilities instead of buy them.
Unique.
I don't know if that's a good. But yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a cannon over here. Can't do anything with it.
I think it's just
I feel like it would have been. I feel like it would have been cool if you could like put yourself inside the cannon and like spectate someone, or like shoot out the cannon and spectate someone.
That'd be cool, but I don't think it's
3,
necessary.
1.
There is no voting system,
Yeah.
but assuming it's the fact that it said game mode classic, there are different game modes, and clearly different maps as well.
can jump so high. Hey,
I-
this map, I don't know what to say about this map. There's
I'm
a
a-
skull right there, but there's a farm field.
You-
And also, I don't like how there's a cheering thing whenever you kill somebody.
I don't think it's that bad. Oh. Yeah. It-
Is that
Now,
what I
what I've
can't
seen, sorry, but what I've seen is it does post whenever anybody's eliminated by whoever, which isn't very nice.
Yeah, and there's a cheering thing when anybody dies.
Yeah.
Was it?
It
Or
was
we-
only our second, but overall, I think this game is. There's a lot to improve on, but it could be worse. All right,
Alright,
our
I'm in
next
the new-
game is Blades Soccer. Out of all of them, the smallest.
I can already say this map.
Yeah, this hub
Wow.
is lacking and very similar-ish to Blade Balls, but it's not. I have noticed that like most of the leaderboards are on this side,
Yeah,
and the goal thing is
But,
quite annoying.
yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. I'm on the blue team.
Oh, you can use your ability, or whatever Q is, with right click.
Oh, that's cool. I'm not really liking this game though.
Yeah. I mean, it's for the soccer fans, I guess.
And football. I want to yeah, have the Europeans left out.
Soccer football. That was horrible. I believe you can
Yeah,
kind of
everyone
just
makes
hit
fun
the
of it.
ball. No questions asked. Like, it doesn't matter
Yeah, that
who
was
hit it.
weird. I'm not really liking this game.
Oh, you can place walls.
You see, I clicked, but it didn't work.
Yeah, the clicking isn't consistent.
Also, let's check out the map real quick. Get out of the play thing real quick. So, like, look at these crates.
Very basic, not a lot of work not a lot of work put into them.
Over here, it seems like a very long walk to walk from the crate.
It's not that bad. You can
And-
double jump. It is a bit far,
And it-
but it very well could be worse.
Why is there a double coins podium over here?
I don't know.
Then over here, there's a gritty emote, but there's this big space over here. There's just nothing here.
Yeah, I feel like the lobby is a lot bigger than it needs to be.
The group rewards. I feel like this chest is way too big. And exclusive sword. Guess what? That's the exact same sword that Blade Ball used back in the day.
Yeah, that's not very original. I'd say originality isn't that low because the idea of the game is very different. The maps are soccer based. The hitting system is at least not the same, but it's horrible. The map or the lobby is very similar. You could tell there's not very many animations. It's not much work put into it. I mean, to be fair, a Roblox game takes a while to develop, but still. AFK.
There's no maps. There's only one map, and
Oh.
there's no game.
Yeah. I think I played enough of that to judge. What do you say? Next
Oh.
game?
Yeah, we're gonna go on to our final game.
There are different
We'll
maps.
go through all of them. and
On to the
we're
next
gonna put it
game.
down.
Blade Ball itself, just to refresh ourselves on, the game and whatnot. We're gonna play
I'm gonna be
3 rounds. I think would be nice. The usual.
I'm gonna be brutally honest. The lobby does not look that bad.
It's
And
not bad.
there's
We
and there's
gotta
a
be
training.
honest though. We gotta be honest. The map voting system, I feel like it should be more similar to Phantom Ball. I don't like that you have to stand on it. The maps
Yeah.
themselves are basic, but honestly, they're not that bad. They're fun. The hitting system is instant, which I like. I like the amount of abilities there are.
And the explosions.
They're kind of similar to the others.
But we do gotta keep it fair that this game was first.
Yeah. Obviously, 10 out of 10 originality. Uh, you do see where the ball spawns, so you're not gonna instantly die. These games long to say the least. There we go.
I do gotta say, it makes up if the games were like really long, because there's something for you to do back here for the training range.
Yeah.
The AFK rewards are kind of hidden back here.
Yeah. Did Blade Ball add a new map? Did I?
Yep.
I
And
wonder if
also
this
they
is
added
inspired
trading.
by a game. I wonder if like one of the other games added trading first.
Yeah, this one just added trading today.
Oh, so other games had trading before?
Yep.
Huh. I guess that's a lack of originality there. We're gonna get back to you once we're done playing our 3 rounds. Right, now we're gonna be ranking all of the games we played. So for Phantom Ball, I mean, it could have been better. There's some map originality. I do like that you get to walk into the area if you want to play. That kind of stuff. The animation's pretty nice as well, but I mean, originality is a bit lacking. The ball system was pretty much the same. I, I think it's B tier, maybe. Yeah, B tier. What do you think,
Um,
Boeing?
well, what I think is the game, it, it's kind of mid. I'm gonna have to agree with B tier.
All right, now, Death Ball, right?
Yep, Death Ball.
I think originality for this game was 10 out of 10. The animations were really fleshed out. Uh, you can tell there was a lot of work put into it. Very anime themed. Uh, let's see. You did get 3 lives, which made the rounds pretty long, but you could choose to do a 1 life server, which we didn't end up figuring out, but at least I saw it. There are different game modes. It's very well put together, and honestly, it's a really good game. I think
Uh,
the ball
it-
system is also really cool.
yeah,
The fact that it
let's
like
say our
bounces off the walls, I think, or
yeah,
was that
let's
a
say our let's say the tier that we think that we should give it in three, two, one.
S?
A. S. Ooh.
I think it's really well put together. But I think A is all right.
All right.
I
Now we have Gunball.
Gunball was kind of mid. It's very hard to play unless you like play for a while. If you put a lot of effort to it, then it's not that hard. But I kind of suck. I don't
Also,
like how you couldn't right click to use your ability, and the maps are basic but cool-ish. What do you
oh,
think, Bowen?
I personally think, like, look at the thumbnails of all the games we had. But I think with it had a cool concept, but it just didn't do it right.
Yeah, I agree. It could have done it a lot better and could have made the game a lot better, but they didn't. So I think it's more of a
I
C tier, maybe B tier.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. It doesn't deserve anything above a B.
Yeah.
Alright, C tier, and now we got Anime Ball.
Wasn't this one where it bounced off the walls? The ball?
No,
Or was that Death
it
Ball?
that was Death Ball.
Okay, so Anime Ball? That it's alright. Pretty big copy of
Blade Ball.
Blade Ball itself and a bit of Death Ball, but I don't know which came first, so. But there's a lot to be desired. The map's pretty cool. I do like that instead of a button you can like go and spin for the abilities, although that does make it a bit of a gambling game. Overall, I think
Yes.
maybe B tier, but what do you think, Boeing?
Well, let's put into account that the lobby really well put together, but you couldn't really do anything in the lobby. Same with the other games.
Yeah, the lobby was there's a lot to it, but there wasn't much you could do there. There wasn't like a training course like there is in Blade Ball itself. So it's a bit lacking in the lobby, but I think it's maybe a B tier. It's fun if
You
you want
also
something
could
new, but
you also couldn't pick your map that you wanted.
yeah, there was no voting system,
And
and for all the others except for Phantom Ball, there was no voting system as well. It was, and you also couldn't choose the game mode in those as well, so it was a bit lacking there. So I think B tier.
yeah, I'm gonna go with B tier too. And now we have Blade Soccer.
F. F tier.
Okay, let's put the things that are good and
Okay.
what we are things that are bad,
I don't want
okay?
to insult the creator, but I mean, if you're a huge like football, soccer kind of person, then maybe B tier, C. But like the distance between the chests, the things, most stuff is poorly modeled. Um, it says goal every time you make a goal, which is pretty obnoxious, and that hitting the ball is really hard to figure out. I mean, if you play it long enough, I'm sure it'll be easy. But like for a new player, it's not very good. But what do you think, Bowen?
I'm gonna have to agree. I feel like with the like the same thing with Gumball is that they had a cool concept, but it just didn't deliver.
Yeah, it was a bit lacking with the way they performed, kind of. I
Because I was clicking and the ball went behind me into the goal, but then came out.
Yeah, it's a bit delayed with the clicking. I want to give it C tier, but it could have just been made so much better. I think unfortunately it deserves the F.
Well, also the lobby was really boring.
There's nothing to do there. It's very basic. It's way too big as well. So I'm gonna stick with my decision, but what do you think?
I'm gonna have to agree with F.
All right.
Now
And
here
Blade
comes
Ball itself. So many good things about this game, but there are a few that could be better. Like animations are a bit lacking, not nearly as fleshed out as like Death Ball. But if animations are your focus, then I think it's definitely an S. I do like how there's like a little practice thing to keep you occupied while you wait for the next round. There's a bit of gambling into the game. There's a lot of pay to win stuff in the game. Like the
what
events, there's a lot of pay to win there, and how you have to spin for swords and explosions. I do like how you can buy abilities instead of like spending for them, but overall, I think the game's maybe an A, maybe S if you really want to put it there. But what do you think, Boeing?
well about the gambling thing is if the swords are cosmetics, so
Fair point. They don't actually make a difference, so I see your point there. And the explosions are
makes
also cosmetics. The only thing that really makes a difference is the ability. So I guess it's not all about gambling, but like people want to have the best sword and want to have the best explosion. So it does kind of push you for that. Does kind of push you for that. So that's not necessarily the best thing ever, but eh.
I also like that Blade Ball gets frequent updates.
Yeah, very often, very often. Uh,
And the events are pretty cool, I would say. Maybe not the best though.
yeah, the events kind of push for pay to win stuff, like the most recent one. Uh, one thing that's unoriginal about Blade Ball is trading. I'm pretty sure they were one of the last Blade Ball like games to actually add it. Cause when did they add it again? Like how recently?
Like today or something.
Yeah. So I mean, we can't really deduct it for that, but you see what I'm going for here. I think personally, I think it's a S maybe. You choose. You choose.
So based off that, you can only claim the group chest once and never again, and that swords look pretty cool. The abilities, nice. The hitting system, phenomenal. And the shift lock thing where you can actually right click to enable your ability.
Ah, yeah. I
Good on
forgot to
that
mention
part.
that.
And the explosions, they look really good and detailed.
I agree. There was a lot of work put into the explosions and the animations there. You changed my
But I
mind. I
feel
do.
like,
I do. I feel like it's an S, maybe an A.
yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go S/A.
All
I'm
right.
gonna put it in S/A.
Yeah, we couldn't really decide, so that's where it ended up. Because there are a couple things Blade Ball needs to fix before it's truly an S, but there are so many things that it does right, and the fact that it's not a copy. I guess that's arguable because there was a game like it before Blade Ball, but we're not gonna get into that in this video. So, uh, do keep in mind this is me and Boeing's personal opinion, so don't take any offense on these. And that's all. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.